All right, well, we're just done completing all of our bonding moments with our fellow classmates, and now it is time for the mandatory missions or assignments, whatever you want to call them. Well, here you are.
Hi, Irene. Thanks for coming.
Oh, hey, Toa, what brings you here?
I need a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie.
We asked her to come along to help out with the requests we sent you. Oh, so she's working on the bike too. Yep, the request is pretty much the same as last time. But with one key difference. This time we'd like you to take a ride with Toa at your side. By my side? Do you mean behind me? Maybe it would be easier just to show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal. Sidecar, of course. Wow! Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was the Roar Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You can probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in an orbital car than it is like being on a second bike. That's pretty interesting. So do you want me to test ride while Toa sits in the sidecar? Yep.
That means I'm in your care, Irene. Try not to crash or anything.
Right, I'll make sure everything goes smoothly and safely. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is to get a fresh perspective, just like last time. That's right, but be sure to give us as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Toa.
Okay.
So, do you have the time to go for a ride?
Sorry, Irene. I'm always keeping you so busy.
Oh, don't worry about it. How about it, though? Do you have the time? You seemed pretty busy yesterday.
Yeah, thanks for worrying. But I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday, which means I've got time to spare today.
As you can see, George and I are ready to go wherever you are. Well, we'll work to your schedule today. Thank you. Well then. Why don't we get started right away? Great. Let's get everything set up then.
We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we?
Yep, same one as Reen tested the bike last time. All right. I don't remember how to operate the bike. There were specific instructions for throttling and braking and all that, but... So how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Toa?
I'm excited. It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Reen will be driving puts me at ease, though.
Thanks. Oh, Toa, please don't say things like that will make me envious like that. Now I have no choice but to send Reen home and ride with you myself. Sorry to cut you short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Ugh. Same test as last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears, and coming to a stop. Does the sidecar change things at all? Actually, yes. The main changes are the increase in weight and a different center of gravity. These two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this as a whole new experience, because it's definitely going to feel like one. I never would have guessed. Okay, what will I have to do? Basically, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off towards its direction while you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you'll end up veering off in the opposite direction, which changes things a little for your test. Starting to move, we'll pull the handlebar to the left and make sure to turn it slightly right in advance to compensate. So, starting to move, we'll pull the handlebar to the left, so make sure to turn it slightly to the right. Okay, next up, when you're shifting gears, you'll need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. Same goes for bringing her to a stop, but the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. Be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Will do. It's like a whole different set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you're paying attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Toa, is to believe in Reen and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I don't think you'll have to do a wonderful job. Next, seconded. Thank you for helping motivate Reen too.
How so?
Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing that you're having fun, and I won't want to make any mistakes and ruin that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for the both of us.
That's the hope. I hope I paid attention enough. Don't want to crash. Alright, I'm going to start up the engine now.
This is so exciting.
Okay, get ready. Here we go. Phew, glad I didn't mess that up. Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
That was really smooth.
And off they go. Yeah, it should be fun to talk to them back when they get back. So, how is it? Does it feel any different from when you rode alone? It definitely does. Angelica was right when she said it would handle completely different. And that's not the only thing.
Oh, what else is there?
Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else. I probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle than the sidecar. Okay, I think we're both used to the speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster?
Sure.
Right then, let's switch gears. Which way did I have to turn the handlebar when switching? Sorry, are you alright?
Yeah, fine. How about you?
Nothing broke my pride. I guess I didn't think about how the sidecar would affect things. It does seem tough to manage.
You don't have to force yourself to do things so quickly if you're not confident, okay? Just take one step at a time.
I will. Well then, that was embarrassing. I guess it was slightly to the left, then not to the right. That didn't make much sense, but okay.
This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be.
Having you here with me makes it a lot more fun too.
Thanks.
Okay then, I guess we're about done. It's almost time for us to turn back. I'm going to slow down a bit.
Okie dokie, sounds like it's time for the final test.
Like I said, an extra weight with the sidecar means you just take a different approach to slowing down, which was I had to do. It takes longer for this to come to a stop with extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier than usual. There we go, we stopped just in the right spot.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. Thank you, Reen. I had so much fun. And we still have the journey back to look forward to.
I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then? Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Aha, it seems that things went well enough for the both of you. I'm impressed you could handle her at all with such different hardware than the last time you rode. Thanks, I'm getting a feeling I could have done better though. We really appreciate your help too, Toa. Seems like you ended up having a pretty good time at least.
I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, that's all thanks to Reen.
Not at all. The fact that you trusted me and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused about doing the job.
Hey, I always trusted you, so today wasn't anything special. It's nice to hear you say that, though.
It tears my soul to say it, but you two make a good pair. I was about to say the same thing. Well then, that finishes up the test. Let's head back to the engineering building. Thank you both for all the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when I'm tuning the thing. Always glad to help.
You're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize all of it?
Really? That'd be a big help, but
Are you sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with your preparations for the trade conference?
wait. Toa's going to the trade conference?
Oh, right, I haven't told you yet, have I? The truth is, the Imperial government requests I go along to help out with the major players. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to the entourage.
The entourage attends to the Empire's representative during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them?
Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with the paperwork and scheduling, I'd imagine. I don't think it'll be much help, but to be honest, the government did ask.
Tua's received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate. The trade conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into the government work instead of the military?
Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing it just to broaden my horizons.
And apparently, all of this is because of the trouble in Heimdall last month. The government took real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all of its citizens. That explains it.
I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have. I even had help from Angie and Crow, too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that we were able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. If you decided to enter the military, I think you'd make a splendid commander.
If they had a uniform small enough to fit her, at least.
Hey, no teasing allowed!
Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of another field study by then, but I'll be praying that things go well for you.
Thanks, Reen!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is starting to look way too much like sappy Tin Mirror novella. Let me just step in right there and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy. What kind of novellas are you reading?
Was it something I said?
Now. Asking questions will only encourage her. To change the subject before this gets out of hand, thanks for helping us test the bike out again. This is for you. Just glad I could help.
See you later, Reen. Good luck investigating the old schoolhouse, too.
Au revoir. You'll be the first person we ask if we need any more help. Alright. Hello, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Sarah. You're knocking out those requests for the student council? Yeah, I've made my way through several of them now, and I'm just getting started on the rest. Nice. I've got something to talk to you about, so come along to the faculty lounge when you can. I'm not going to take it out on your grades if you don't show up or anything. It's just a personal thing. Later! Didn't even wait to hear my response. Oh well, I suppose I could go meet with her in the faculty lounge when I get a chance. Guess that would be right now, right? Faculty lounge is in the main building, I think. Or is it the student union? I think it's the main building. Alright, so let us see. Faculty lounge. It's on the second floor. What? Where is the faculty lounge? I could have swore it was in this building. Not on the first floor. There it is. Ah, there you are. Seems like everything's going smoothly with the student council. For the most part, yeah. Ha! Glad to hear it. I'm almost finished with another day's boring paperwork here. Want to skip this joint and head into town? You can treat me to a couple of beers for being such a dedicated teacher. Yeah, for some reason I see the school frowning on that. You never cease to entertain, Reed. So, Neidhart let it slip that he gave you guys some kind of special training last month. Wait, what are you... Oh, you must mean those swimming lessons. Exactly. I've been pretty pleased at how much all the guys have been improving in their times. And then, boom, I found out it's all because Neidhart's meddling. I'm still fuming. Do you know how much crow I was eating when he bragged right in my face? Right to my face, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's the deal with those two? It's like they're locked in some mortal struggle to outdo each other. Well, if it's how he wants to play it, the gloves are coming off. I'm going to hold special girls-only lessons. And you're just the man who's going to help me out. But you just said it was girls only.
Oh, but I need you, Reen. I need you to tell me all the juicy details about what Neidhart's been drilling you on. So, you're free right now, right?
I almost regret saying it, but I am.
Splendid! Let's tear off our clothes and get into our swimming suits. Go gather up all the girls and tell them to meet me in the gymnasium.
Uh-oh. I see they finally got Millie on the swimsuit, huh? She didn't have to swim in her special ops suit.
So, what sort of training will we be doing here? It hasn't escaped my notice that only girls are here, too. What sort of training indeed? Well, Reen's here, too. I'm more worried about the wondering gaze of a certain boy in our midst.
Well, things happen.
Listen up. Instructor Reen here is going to tell us all about the secret training Neidhart decided to give the guys. Did you know he actually held a special workshop just for them? Doesn't it burn you up that none of you were included? Not really. Knowing him, it was probably just needless exertion. Yeah! I totally get what you mean. He seems like the kind of guy who likes boring monologues and macho training sessions and all that sort of stuff.
Wow. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
All right. Let's start with the so-called Manway method of his. What does that involve exactly? Ooh, that actually sounds pretty cool. The general idea behind the Manway method is that people put more effort into things when they can beat other people at them. First up, we'll have Reen, the mean machine, show us how it's done. Go ahead and choose who you want to square off with.
You know, just Reen is fine, really. Okay, I'm stuck here anyways. Might as well make the most of it. You're a great swimmer, Laura. Would you mind going first?
I've been hoping for the opportunity to have a proper match with you. I accept. Ooh, do I smell the flames of competition? Let's throw some fuel on that fire.
Yeah, you gotta pick Laura. She's the best swimmer of all the girls.
Ready, and go!
That was close. I barely beat her, but I did beat her.
Unbelievable. I never realized you were this strong a swimmer, Reen.
It might have been a fluke. I've seen you swim before. On your good days, you'd leave me eating your wake.
Fluke or no, you scored a win on that one. Anyways, get back over here. We're not done yet. Not even close.
Oh, you get link points. Is there any girls? Milliam. If I get to choose another one. I need some link points with her.
So, what did Instructor Neidhart have you guys do after this?
Well, the first part was having us all head to head like we just did now. After that, we pushed us to our limit, swimming the length of the pool with just 30 seconds of rest between laps. In terms of distance, I bet we ended up swimming well over 5,000 yards, 50.
That's crazy! Now that's what I call a long distance swim. That sounds right for a regular training session. Maybe for you, Laura. But this distance doesn't really bother me, but I just don't want to swim laps back and forth. Boring! How about we play tag?
Oh? I'm up for it if the rest of you are.
Sounds fun. I'm not opposed to the idea. Yeah, I just hope a certain someone doesn't use fun and games as an excuse to get all grabby.
Relax. This is me you're talking to, not Crow.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, looks like everyone's up for a rousing game of tag. Woohoo! I'll be at first.
Well. I guess all left to do is the old schoolhouse. Yep, should we head in? I think we should. Let's do this. All right, time to send out the call. I promised to take Crow and Million with me this time, but who else should I invite? Yeah, good question. Who else should we invite? Who would fill out this roster pretty good? Either Emma or Elliot. Let's take Elliot. Let's go ahead and take Emma and Gaius too. So this is what it looks like inside. And you said weird stuff happens here every month? Yeah, just like I told you yesterday. This will be our 5th trip in, but we have no more of an idea of what we might be find down there than you do. Yeah, there's no telling what could happen, especially after last month. Who'd ever expected that red door, right? Or that giant armor? When the giant armor came out, it endangered Reen's sister too. Yeah.
I'm just glad that she was all right. Nobody told me about that.
Anyways, let's get down to business. Don't worry, I'll cover you if things get rough down there. Haha, chances are I'll need it. Alright, let's go. You know what I realized I haven't done the whole time we've been playing? Thank goodness there was nothing happened. I haven't saved this whole time. 2.5 hours in. Holy cow. Alright, now let's take a look at our equipment. You know I can de-equip people that aren't with us. Maybe get some better equipment. All right. I don't know. So this has more defense and mobility, but less evasion. Well, that's a good one. Let's get rid of that. Pretty low HP, but I guess I can fix that with some of the orb meds I'm going to give them. Alright, so the orbs. I'm going to take off all of them from everybody and reset everything. I can just remove all and reset. Looks like everybody else is already. Of course, we have no idea what type of enemies we're about ready to run into, so it's hard to really guess like what elements we're gonna need, but I guess we can kind of guess. So this will tell us what our. So he's got the, what does they call that? like space or something. Time. I don't know. He's got water. She's got earth. And he's got fire. Already built into their what Arcus they have. So let's see. What about Tauros? Is this a better fit for her, maybe? Regular attacks, damage multiplier raise. 2. And this is the one she has. Battle begin with immunity / reflect. Well, that seems really good. Why would I want to get rid of that? Yeah, that seems really good. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Do I see him as really the support character? Not really the type to cast too many. Let's go with fire. Let's try to keep them what they are, especially since we have a good variety. And maybe if we run into something we need something else, we can redo. How about that? So, how about we take that. Kind of keep you on the fire theme, except for the ones that have to be black whatever the black magic is. Ingenuity. Gradually recovers while walking on the field. That's going to be good for more Elliot. Vigorate, restore CP. Attacking enemies on the field. Yeah, I like that one. Let's see. Which one of these? Reaper was the one we just got. Say Frost Edge and Spark Arrow. That's pretty good, right? We just got one that was Hex too. Why can't I use this one? Why can't he use the Nightmare? I wonder. Breaker. Probably needs some healing too, right? Everybody needs a little bit of healing. That's a good one. Let's give him attack plus the attack plus. And temporarily grants fire protection to raise attack. Fire's protection to raise attack. It's got a strength bonus. Cures stat down and restores 5 CP. not terrible. It's a good way to get a stat down, though. Okay. Impassion. So he already has Impassion with the Invigorate, so let's do something else with that one then. Go with Heat Up then. I do want to give him some healing. Maybe this one, HP gradually recovers while walking around the field. I have a feeling he's going to be into the front lines. That's kind of what he does, and it gives him Tira and Tira, so let's give him that. Another black one. Time to cast arts cut by 10%. I don't know if I'm going to give cast 2 to anybody. I might give it to him. Well, no, Crow. Cast 2 will probably go to Crow, actually. Maybe Demonic Scythe. That. Some more HP and about a shield too. Right. She seems to have a low ATS. Is that correct? Yeah, she has a really low ATS, like Reen does. She's not really a caster, she's more of a physical attacker. Attacker. Let's give her intimidation and give her some buffs. Adamant Shield. She's kind of a tank, actually. I'll give her some Adamant Shield. Flex 1 magical attack increases ATS by 25%. Ooh. Kind of goes along with her theme as a tank, right? his voice breaker too. Alright, he's got black and blue. He's got a decent ATS. So he's kind of a caster, so we're gonna give him Reaper. Kind of make you a magic caster, sir. EP cut cost. Let's do that. And we need some healing. So how about take heal? Yeah, your HP's pretty low. So is Elliot's, though. He could use that same boost, but we're gonna give that to you. And then that. And Chrono Drive here. And what's the last thing we should give you? Grim Butterfly. Alright. Elliot. That. I'm gonna give you EP cut 2. Dragon Vision. Dark Matter. He already has some innate healing abilities, so what he's got, the 3-tier. So I need the one that will raise the dead too. Which one is that one again? Thelis, like this, yep. That was right, alright, yeah. So we need Thelis. Which one of these? Hydro Cannon. Let's give you that. 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 And what else? That. There we go. Alright. Guess I should go ahead and equip my side characters just in case. That. Should probably give that to Elliot, right? Ingenuity. If I'm not gonna have her in an active party, that would make sense, right? So what can we take off? It's gonna be hard to take something off now. Guess we'll take off that one and give him ingenuity. There we go. And I'll give her that other one. Have that. That. That'll work. Gaius. That's not what I meant, but okay. That's the one I meant to equip, but we'll just give him a bunch of these. Movement, definitely. That'll help him out. There we go. Got a lot of the green ones that are good. This other one's earth. Air and earth. Sure. I don't know if some of these are going to work when he's on the sideline, but we'll see. Attack +2, okay. All right, I think we're good and set up. Let's go ahead and get a good save in again. Take a quick restroom break, and I'll be right back to enter the old schoolhouse.